What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody on a podcast today. That's right, we're chilling here talking about Virtual Boy Arc. We're here laughing and mocking DSP. It's a great time. And of course, we always want to see all the different reactions and so on from different content creators and so on. And of course, Kino yesterday on their show did react to this. We just actually finished watching the actual stream where DSP did the whole Virtual Boy thing, where he actually did an audiobook, which was just funny within itself. But what we're going to do now is we're going to watch a clip where Kino is reacting to Phil having a meltdown over the entire internet, pointing and laughing at Phil. And of course, Phil becoming viral and him just hating and seething. So let us see what they have to say about our boy Phil. So let's get into it.
Okay.
I gotta use bathroom.
So
take
now,
a minute, or do you want to read?
All right,
chats?
let's take a quick break here.
Okay,
We'll
just
come
real
back.
quick.
We're
They're gonna take a break.
Phil's
So let's
crash
forward.
out
Let's
from
forward. Here it
today about the
Experiment.
Everyone else,
There it is, folks.
name
There it is.
One person
One.
did it like that. Name one person.
Okay, so I guess their reaction is going to be similar to mine. I just went a little bit too forward. Let me just rewind back. Here it is, folks. So let us hear Kino's reaction to this.
We might
First-
do the full thing later in the week.
Is the full
But-
thing this one? Oh, so yeah, from
It
Doody?
is.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, chat,
But,
do you want the full thing, or do you want only the 2-minute
think-
version?
I think this is it in a nutshell.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is
cool.
quite good.
All right, let's do it.
Off.
Or else we'll never do baked, so we have to.
Yeah.
I'm not the only person who did it. There are other people on the
Yeah,
internet who did
bullshit.
exactly the same.
Okay, no, they didn't do exactly the same thing you did, Phil. They might have posted a video of them playing it, or something like that. But no one did like a live stream like you did, narrating what was going on screen. And it's like, this is crazy, Phil.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
Bro, this is nuts.
Oh my god.
No one thought this was a nice idea.
Same.
Who? Do we have a link? Do I have a link? Anyone?
thing.
Okay, and I wanted to highlight this position, and I want to stop because I said the same thing. As soon as this came out of his mouth, the first thing I did was I did a YouTube search for content creators reacting to the Virtual Boy, unboxing the Virtual Boy. Every single video I saw were people commenting on doing unboxing, or they were commenting about the limitations or whatever of the Virtual Boy. They were giving their kind of reaction to it. I did not find or see yet one content creator who actually did what Phil did. I did see a couple videos that talked about a workaround if you do want to stream it, but they just kind of walked you through the steps of how to go about and what you need to actually do the workaround. That was it. No one literally sat there and put their head and their eyes into the Virtual Boy with the camera facing them and them doing an audiobook. Literally no one did that. And again, Phil, you like to react and scream at people and yell at people because they're making fun of you and so on, and like to claim you weren't the only one doing it. No, you were. And again, it wasn't that you reacted to the Virtual Boy and your rants about Nintendo, even though those were just nonsense, right? They were just bullshit. They were you coping. What people were reacting to is that you literally thought that sitting on stream narrating what you were doing while having your heads, it would literally be like you putting your head in a hole, right, and narrating what you're seeing in there to a live chat. And it makes no sense because everyone's like, what the fuck is he talking about? What is it? Like, people are most people are visual people, okay, Phil? They're visual people. And you treated them as if all of them were just blind. And they were used to watching content creators with the audio on and maybe a braille, something that would, convert it into braille so that they can touch the braille and figure out what you're saying or whatever. And I think is braille for visually inclined people. It's for deaf people too, right? Braille? I don't know. Anyway, so thank you. I do agree with that. There was no one that literally did the same thing you did, Phil. So again, you're just coping.
And no one cared. Everyone was okay with it. But because DSP did this,
No.
that's got to become news. Because people have to spin everything
It's
I
not
do in a
news.
toxic and negative way.
You're just a silly spurg on the internet, acting really silly and exceptionally dumb. That's what's going on here. So people laugh at you. You're like, this is news. It's not news. It's not newsworthy. You're just a joke. Not news. A joke.
Of course, because I did it, it's bad. Everyone else
Well,
literally
yeah.
did the same thing.
No,
that
they
was okay
didn't.
for them. It was a funny experiment. It was
Everyone else Name one person
One.
who did it like that. Name one person. Everyone on the internet did that. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
So crazy.
No one did it.
So crazy.
Interesting thing. You made lemonade out of lemons. But for DSP to do it, oh, what a joke. What a laughing stock. What an
It was a
embarrassment he
joke.
is. Bullshit. Everyone who did that can go fuck themselves. Post that on
Aw.
Reddit. Go fuck yourself, you limp-dick losers. I do exactly the same thing as everyone else.
Dang. That's
Go fuck
dark.
yourselves, you limp dick losers.
That's
Is
dark.
the positivity in the room with us right now?
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he didn't try to go to the angle of the reason why he did it is because he knows that there's some visually impaired people in his chat, and he wanted them to feel included. He was doing inclusive content, right? And he's a big proponent of accessibility in gaming, so that's the reason why he did it. I was shocked he didn't go that angle. After his lame excuses that no one bought and his crash outs, I thought he was going to go the route of, well, you know, I did it because I have some visually impaired, regarded individuals in my chat. Like Chris. It's like Chris.
And the positive vibes are washing over me right now, Andy. I feel so relaxed, and this is so meaningful.
Chill.
This is.
Just chill and positive.
Else and I'm wrong and everyone else is right. Suck my dick. I don't care what you say. You're all a bunch of...
Suck my dick.
Bro, bring it back. Please.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick. Yeah, I'm right. Everyone else is wrong. Suck my dick. Like, that's what he just said.
fucking losers and I'm wrong and everyone else else. You limp dick losers. I do exactly the same thing as everyone else and I'm wrong and everyone else is right. Suck my dick. I don't care what you say. You're all about...
By the way, if they also did that, they're dented as well. Like,
yes, I'm telling you right now, if there were other content creators that did the shit you did, we would be mocking them as well. I would be making a video showing, I would do a compilation of regarded individuals doing the same thing you would do, and I would call them just as bad or call them names, the same names I called you, DSP. And so would the entire internet, all right? The thing is, those people would probably laugh it off and say, oh yeah, you know, and move on from it. They wouldn't sit there and seethe and cope and make 18 videos explaining how this wasn't your fault. It was Nintendo's fault. So, yeah, that's the difference. That's probably why one, no one did it like you did it. And if they did, they would have been made fun of as well.
I gotta know what to say. Like, just no one else did that, man.
But this is actually fucking insane how great.
He goes like full mask off here now, like insulting the people who pay his bills. Listen to this.
Bunch of fucking losers, and you're jealous that you sit there looking at clips of me on fucking Reddit and other places all...
Do you really think that anyone is jealous of this? Of this life?
No one is
of
jealous
this
of Phil.
seething, bitter rage at the world and anger and like everyone laughing at you and you being a fucking circus clown and a joke. You think everyone's jealous of that? The nightmare that is your life, where you have no friends, no family, no real hobbies, you don't go on vacation, you don't leave your house, you're a hermit. The only thing you do is go to Costco. You think anyone's jealous of that?
That's
this is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no one is jealous. I mean, maybe someone who doesn't have any arms or legs and just lays in bed all day and can't do anything. Or maybe they're mute, or maybe they're deaf and blind as well. Maybe those people are jealous of you, Phil. But no, your average person that's out there, that's just a normal person, they're not jealous of you, brother. They see you and they see the tragedy that is DSP, and they point and laugh, brother. And I guarantee you that the vast majority of people look at you and say, thank God I'm not this fucking guy. Or they say something to the effect of, you know what, I might be a shitbag, but this guy takes the cake. He makes me look like a genuinely good person. And I mentioned that earlier on the podcast today. I said how, you know, whenever I'm feeling bad about myself or feeling down about myself, I just pop on a DSP video. And literally within 2 minutes, I say to myself, you know what? Life is shitty right now, but it could be worse. I could be DSP.
That's wild.
Day, and you have to have a miserable life offline, probably in a 9-to-5 job flipping fucking burgers.
Well, he goes to Costco because he think it's gourmet. He think Costco's gourmet. And to him, the only people that shop at Walmart are brokies and dirty people and urban people. That's what he said. He's actually said that in the past. So that's why he'd rather go to Costco and pay more and actually pay for a membership, because he thinks it's gourmet.
Well, I get to sit here and make
Jesus Christ.
They're living a miserable life working a 9-to-5 job. Who do you think the people who donate to you are? You don't think that they work jobs, you fucking dummy? And
Big
by
up
the way,
Jorge.
they are better than you, and they're better than us, for that matter, because they go out every day and make real contributions to society
tough.
in order to pay their fucking bills, okay? And, like, by the way, like, what person flipping burgers works 9 to 5? They don't. They work all sorts of odd end
6 to
hours
12
and fucking
and-
bullshit. Like 9 to 5 jobs. If you are working a 9 to 5, you're probably pretty fucking blessed. You're probably doing some like real traditional white collar work.
And you're not watching Phil.
to be working a fucking 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Like, but Phil, it's like these people, by the way, they have a purpose to their life. They actually
Yes.
go outside.
Yes.
They do things. They
Correct.
socialize with
Agree.
other people. They interact with other people on a daily basis. Like, just things that like they take for granted you can't have. You can't have friends. You're not normal. Like, you have to live in fear. Like, when you introduce yourself to someone, you have to be worried. Well, what if they Google me? Well, what about this? What about that? Like, everyone who knows who you are thinks that you're a fucking clown, and you get embarrassed constantly, and you live in fear of the people who make fun of you online. Your life.
That's quite insane, by the way. And the thing too is that what I always find interesting is that anytime DSP meets someone new, he always has to preface it before he actually gets to know them. He needs to preface it with a 10-minute statement about who he is. By the way, you might have read something about me on the internet. You might have heard that, Panda Lee is 17. You might have heard all of these memes and everything. Like, he has to do a preface before he actually gets to get to know the person. Before they can have a general conversation. He's done that shit before. Whenever he's talked to like content creators, side scroll, people interviewing him, he has to give a 10-minute preface of, you're going to hear that I'm a terrible person, but trust me, I'm not. Trust me, bro. Can you imagine living that way? Like, I don't think I've ever met a person and had to give them a 15-minute preface of my life just to let them know that they might hear some scummy shit about me, but ignore it because, trust me.
Life is a living fucking nightmare, buddy. Wake up. Smell the fucking coffee, pal. Like, this is crazy.
Content for an awesome, engaged audience all day. They like the content, they reciprocate with support, and you sit there crying about your miserable life, laughing at videos of me. I'm the winner here, not you.
How are
that's
they
just
both crying?
I'm
and
the
laughing?
winner.
I'm the winner.
Stop.
Winners don't typically cry, Phil.
That's right.
crying.
That's true. That's true.
You're crying and you're coping, buddy.
You're looking in a
Holy.
virtual boy narrating, saying that you're a winner. He didn't even hit the goal on that stream.
No.
He made 111.
There is no goal.
Oh, true. My bad.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
let's get that out of
Worski,
the
you
fucking
dent.
way.
You
Okay.
dent.
Now,
There is no goal, you dent. The non-goal. The non-goal. He didn't hit the non-goal.
outside of that, what happened was me playing the virtual boy for an hour got clipped. What does that mean? It means
Isn't
people
that a good
took
thing?
snippets of that.
What does that
Oh my
mean?
god. The whole thing was like that, Philip.
Yes.
But why does he say, what does that mean? What do you mean, what does that mean? Clipped?
Well,
Who
he's
is
acting
right?
as though everyone is fucking retarded and doesn't know what a clip is. He has to explain everything.
Yes, he does. He
Schedule.
just is
What do I mean
autism.
by that? Well, everyone knows what a schedule means. Like, he does this constantly.
Kidding me?
It's just
Well-
an excuse for him to say more words.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. It's just an excuse for him to fill words and time. You know what I mean? Literally half of the shit that he says, he can say in half the time. You know what I mean? Like, if he's telling you that it's hot outside, he can't simply just say, yeah, it's hot outside. He'll have to say, well, it's very hot outside because, the weather in Seattle recently, we hit this patch and there's something called El Nino, that impacts our weather. And you know what I mean? Instead of just saying it's fucking hot. People understand that it's hot, Phil.
Words without saying anything at all. That's what that is, right?
Brutal. Oh, wait, DSP Historical
and it's
Society.
like-
I
he's
see
like
you in
trying
chat.
to
Don't worry,
pretend.
bro. But thanks for trying. Apparently, you
He's
can't buy
trying
chicks.
to pretend
Thank
like
you,
it's
man.
out of context or whatever. Like, the whole thing is you just narrating what you're seeing. At no point did we see gameplay. So it's
Yeah.
not out of context at all. Any 2-minute
What's out of
chunk that
context?
is representative of the whole thing. Well,
Yep.
he just it's just an easy excuse for retards. It's out of context.
Out of context.
What's the context that justifies this retardation,
Yeah.
sir? By the way, we got Big Flub with a pack it up. Says, thank you, boys, for the quality entertainment. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Big Flop. Appreciate you.
And posted it all over the internet.
Oh, there we go.
And DSP Historical Society, sure, for 5 subs.
Subs. Let's go. Thank you
Big
so
support.
much.
Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Now, did they give me credit for it? No.
Reddit?
What?
For being a retard? Like, what do you mean?
They linked to
Like,
DSP Gaming so people would
watermark
come
it,
to the
Phil.
channel to watch the actual coverage that I put out on the channel.
Why would they?
They don't have
It's
to.
horrible. It's horrible. No, guys, I actually don't think you all even understand what I'm fucking saying here. Let me do something real quick.
Let's
You
see. I
guys
think they're gonna
actually
put up the
don't
tweet.
Understand. Where is it?
Oh my god.
Are they
Where
pulling
is
up the tweet? Let's see
What,
here.
This one?
He's asking
Either the
people to chew on the bones and not the meat.
You
Why
know,
wouldn't you watch my dead air, guys? Oh my god.
I wait. Is it removed?
For sure.
Yeah,
Is it actually removed?
I think so.
Yo, Rob, Bill, bros, what's going on? Dang. Oh wait. No, it's here. Really? It's removed. Okay. Okay. Thank God I downloaded that before it was removed. Holy shit.
No. Instead, they just clipped moments and acted like it was funny. Ha ha ha. So, do I actually
It was
benefit
funny.
from the trolling behavior of people
Like,
on the internet
okay.
who
Does he really believe that it wasn't funny? Like everyone's just pretending that it's funny? Like it was obviously very funny. To where
It was
even
great.
people who have no idea who you are thought it was funny. Just the concept of it, of playing a video game that no one can see and describing what's happening like it's a stream for blind people, is a hilarious concept. Phil. Like, how autistic are you? How retarded are you? By the way, we got DSP Historical Society shirt for another.
All right. Well, I'm going to end that here because, of course, I'm trying to be respectful and not clip the whole thing. But you can definitely check out the whole segment on Kino Casino Gaming on Kick. I'll put a link of the video, the stream on this video. And also, they'll probably post it on Kino Casino their clip channel on YouTube in probably like 18 days. But still, it'll be there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the content. Their take was pretty good. I agree with most of it. I think I expressed the same views pretty much on my podcast and what I thought about this. But yeah, it's true. And I mean, in closing, like I said, it wasn't just the Snortex. It wasn't just detractors who thought you look like an idiot, Phil. It was the entire internet. And for one for one moment in the world, in time, in history, you managed to unite every single faction in the world together into pointing and laughing at you, DSP. And that's amazing, by the way. So you should be happy that you managed to do that. So big ups to Phil for uniting the world. All right, everyone. Peace out.